Hello again, everybody. It's Thursday, April 16th. Uh, this will be your last instructional day for the week. We're going to move ahead. We're going to take a look at some of the techniques used in the commercials and print ads that you chose yesterday. Okay, so I have a model here that I do want to show you, but first, let me explain to you what you're going to do. Okay, yesterday you watched some videos that introduced you to the techniques of persuasion, right? Remember, there was bandwagon, name calling, testimonial, glittering generality, plain folks, card stacking, transfer. And then you got these fancy Greek words, pathos, logos, and ethos, and an explanation to what those terms mean. Okay. Now, how do those really work in an advertisement and in propaganda? Well, what I want you to do is take a look at commercial, okay, and we're going to look at a model of a response to this commercial, okay? So here we go. All right, Coca-Cola, very popular, very well known, probably one of the best known brands in the world. We saw a number of techniques being used, right? So let's take a look at what the questions are, how you would respond to them. Okay. The first question, who created the message? It was created by Coca Cola, right? The second, all right, what creative techniques are used to attract my attention? All right, well, we have the soft piano music. It's a technique that attracts my attention to the commercial. Another thing that grabs my attention at the beginning of the commercial is the struggle of the Muslim girl. Okay, so right away, this viewer is pulled in because of the focus of a young woman of Muslim faith who probably not having the best day. Right. The third question. How might different people understand this message? Well, we're all different, correct? And so we all perceive things in a different way, right? So I'm not going to see a commercial the same way as you might see it, or as that person over there might see it, or my friend sitting over here might see it, right? We have our own point of view. Some people might understand this commercial as an American woman sharing a Coke with a Muslim woman because she was lonely. Others might take this commercial as a symbol of world peace because of the song playing in the background called I'd Like to Teach the World to Sing, which is a it's an old song. Coke has been using it for about 50 years. Okay. So there are different points of view. So, people are going to see things in a different way. The fourth question: what values, lifestyles, and points of view are included in or omitted, meaning left out, from this message? Empathy, big word there. You know what empathy means, right? Empathy is when you can put yourself in somebody else's shoes. Not like sympathy, which means you can feel bad for somebody, you can understand their feeling. Empathy is actually walking a mile in their moccasins. Okay, so this person is telling us that empathy is a value that is demonstrated in this commercial. The jogger had empathy for the Muslim girl who she noticed is being judged negatively by others by her appearance. She chose to try to make her feel better. So this person goes on to explain the value of empathy in this commercial. And then the fifth question: why is this message being sent? It should be what is this message being sent? Okay, so we'll fix that up. And the answer is the message is sent because Coca-Cola is trying to encourage their customers to share a Coke with someone. Coca-Cola is doing this because if their customers keep on sharing their product with others, then eventually everyone will buy their product, which is true. Right? They want to present a very positive image. There's no doubt about that. Now, the last portion, this is where you're going to have to probably think a little bit outside the box. Okay, ethos, pathos, logos. Okay, what appeal? Was it an emotional appeal, Etho? I'm sorry. Was it an appeal to authority? Was it an appeal to emotion? Was it an appeal to logic? So that is where it gets a little bit, hmm, because sometimes they can overlap. Okay, and our viewer here chose pathos, emotion, because it shows a heartwarming story between an American woman and a Muslim woman becoming friends by sharing a Coke while an emotional song is playing in the background. Pathos, because it makes the audience want to be kind to others. Okay, so sometimes you have two, maybe you'll have all three, but you're definitely going to have one. And absolutely pathos, it definitely pulls at your heartstrings, right? So, what I'm going to ask you to do is I want you to take your print ad that you found yesterday and your TV ad and answer these questions, okay? If you're not quite sure, I think I missed something. My bad. Okay. Yeah, I did. I'm so sorry. Right. Okay. The logical error, the fallacy. Okay. That's where you have these wonderful seven techniques. Okay. Which technique or fallacy or logical error was being used here? And our reader says bandwagon. Coca Cola implies that the whole world can come together in peace and harmony based on the experience of these two girls. And emotional appeal. Coca Cola uses heartwarming emotional appeal to sell their product. Right? Um, that could also be defined as plain folks. Look, these are just everyday people enjoying a Coca Cola. Right? All right. So, You'll do your uh, commercial and you'll do your print ad. Okay. Now, remember, you don't have to go into a complete um, frenzy and write, you know, paragraphs and paragraphs. I don't want you to do that. I just want you to get your feet wet, right? You don't have to have, you know, such long answers, but at least let me see that you are able to explain why you have chosen to respond the way you have chosen. Okay. All right. So I'm going to let you guys work on this. Okay. You have until um, midnight tonight to finish this so that I can go over it tomorrow. All right. And if you have any questions or any concerns, I'll be here between 7:30 and 3 o'clock. And if you have permission to do a video call, we can arrange one if you want. All right. Okay, guys. So I'll be here and take care.